The Eyes of My Mother is a black and white film directed by Nicholas Pesca, and it's about a girl named Francisca who has a very disturbing, wild, tragic, crazy, borderline insane life. The story is told in 3 different acts telling the most important parts of her life, and we get into a deep dive understanding of this character and her very unstable mind. Now, when it comes to these type of movies, I'm kind of a fan of. The House That Jack Built was a pretty good, disturbing movie directed by Lars von Trier, and this movie tends to be one of those nice little pieces you can watch. It's a disturbing horror movie that takes some really far-reaching scenes and parts. There's this person who screams, but when they scream, all you can hear is this hissing. So off-putting. That part is off-putting by far. Through a majority of this movie, this one person is held hostage, and the way it just goes about it is like, oh my god, that is a fate worse than death. What Francisca does to these people is so unbearable. She basically ruins their lives. She ruins them as a person and mentally tortures them and treats them like an animal, thus leading to very grotesque, disturbing scenes. The background with her and her family is very mysterious, yet really off. You feel like they've been living on this farm throughout their whole lives, self-isolating. Her family is the only family she's known, so when both of them are gone, she has no idea what to do with herself, and she tries to make a family of her own, and in a weird way that involves kidnapping people. On a budget of $300,000, this movie does not hold back. The movie will go there. It will go there with the kidnapping. It will go there with people realizing the horror that they're in. This movie does not hold back any punches. I do feel like the black and white fits this movie so well. It helps with the visceral, hard-hitting storytelling that this movie does portray. It is also a very short movie, standing at only 77 minutes long. I do feel like it is a watch. The only issue I probably maybe have is that, is it really rewatchable? Is it really? Usually, when it comes to disturbing films, it's like, cool, I watched it, but would I really watch it again? Kind of hypocritical of me to say, considering that I have The House That Jack Built, and that movie has some pretty rough scenes to watch. What I do like what this movie tries to do with some of its disturbing parts is be subtle. Some really horrific things happen from a distance, or wide shots, or is just insinuated. Like, we would get this one cut of some tension happening, and then the next cut we see body parts, and we kind of link the two together. We don't have to see it, but the action is told small, but we also get the disturbing image of it. I would recommend this. Don't know if it's really rewatchable, or I don't know. I feel like it comes down to a certain audience watching this movie. I don't feel like this is a movie that everyone will watch. However, if you are interested, I would recommend it. I'm going to give The Eyes of My Mother an 8 out of 10. We seriously need more modern black and white movies. I feel like those are so good. That'll do it for this video. You know what to do. Click that like, subscribe, and notification bell, or else I will get Francisca and you will get a fate worse than death. Oh my god, that's terrible to say. Oh god. There goes my YouTube channel.